So my first job was lifeguarding on the beach. I worked at Coney Island Beach, and it was exciting because it showed you a significant responsibility as a teenager. I worked through it all the way through college in regards to summer job, and you got to save, rescue people, do CPR. It sort of set me up for what's to come and made me comfortable of making decisions today.
My first job actually was working for my school. We were installing all of the computers and technology. It really helped me work as a team and help figure out people's skill sets and where they might be placed best.
My first job was, I was a shampoo girl or a prep girl at a salon in Wilmington. And I had to prepare the clients for whatever service they were getting. And I think it gave me really good people skills to learn how to interact with people and listen to everyone's problems. But more than anything, I think it just gave me a sense of pride in my appearance and just knowing how to speak with people from all walks of life.
My first job actually was with a national nonprofit, Teach for America, and I was a 9th grade English teacher in Jacksonville, Florida. I really learned what it meant to be a teacher and working in a community, working with students and families, and I learned about resiliency and grit and how to show up every day for my kids.
So my first job ever was working at Happy Harry's back before it was Walgreens. I actually got an opportunity to meet Harry, which was super cool. At the same time, I worked as a lifeguard, and so I think part of what helped shape me to who I am today as a professional is that I learned to multitask and understand the value of working hard for what you can achieve.
My first job was technically a figure skating coach at my local ice rink when I was in high school. Well, I think being an athlete has certainly helped with my career. It's helped me deal with a lot of adversity, meeting deadlines, stressful situations. I credit a lot of my current success to growing up as an athlete.
My first job was actually on a friend's family farm when I was 12 years old. I started working really young, and it taught me 3 really important things. Hard work, because I've literally started from the ground up, meaning we were planting pumpkin seeds and picking squash. And it taught me responsibility, because at 12 years old you really like to sleep in, and the work started really early. And then also relationship, because that farmer is now one of our customers on our farm, so you never know when somebody might come back into your life and you might need that relationship.
My first job right out of college was working in customer service for a large grocery store chain. An error could be to build trust with a customer because you'd get a person on the phone, they would be incredibly angry about whatever it was they were calling about, and if you handled them right and then figured out a solution that solved their problem, or at least made them feel like they were acknowledged, they would actually leave the interaction many times feeling better about the company than before they came in. So I've always taken that with me. I think it's helped me in my professional career.
My first job was a lifeguard at the Elk Swim Club. I think what I learned in that job that I apply to what I do today is, as a lifeguard, you're watching over the pool, and as chief of staff, I'm watching over the members of the General Assembly. I'm trying to make sure their needs are met with staffing and making sure the session runs well and they have everything they need to get their job done.
My first job as a working adult at the age of 14 was at the Grand Opera House here in Wilmington, Delaware. I was an administrative assistant for Ms. Maria Cabrera, and I am so proud of that job. I had such a great time. It was such a great learning experience. And now that I look back on everything that I've been able to accomplish, I really think that being able to plan events, be strategic, working on marketing, all of those things I learned right there in our own city in the Grand Opera House.